Very important today. I'm going to tell you something that everybody knows and agrees with, but nobody really accepts as true. What does that mean? So the Torah portion this week says the idea that if you toil in my statutes, all will be good with you. Toil is what matters, right? But if you think about it, like if it comes like studying, information, learning something new, you don't want to be the guy that's working really hard. You want to be the guy that can read it, understand it, retain it, explain it to others, right? No one wants to be the guy that's struggling. I read a great article that totally plays into this. Allen Iverson, who's a basketball player, for those that don't know anything about basketball, $154 million, right, in his 15 seasons. He is on track to lose it all in the very near future. Big question again. Now, he definitely toiled to become great in basketball, but when it came to the money aspect, he had a serious spending problem. He never really reined himself in. So the idea is, over here, it's amazing if you think about it, right? What matters in life are the areas that do not come naturally and that you have to work really hard on. But nobody really wants that because there's no glory in the toil itself. Because we have a big blinder on when it comes to how we view life. We view life from the external. What's good? How much money is there? How fit do you look? How smart can you, how much information can you retain? But ultimately, and the amazing concept is, what really matters is how hard have you worked to get there. That's what ultimately is the indication that something is not just a gift, but something is really earned. So in Allen Iverson's case, again, take him out of the side of being a basketball player, but a guy sitting with $154 million, which is, a decent amount of money to start off for a financial future. He couldn't do the struggle of reining himself in and investing his money in assets that would ultimately be able to grow him, that he could be financially free for the rest of his life. Right? In diets, it's the same concept, or healthy lifestyle choices as well. Right? You could theoretically have a great workout. You could theoretically have a healthy eating plan. But if you can't rein yourself in for those 25 minutes of weakness at the end of the day when you're like stressed out, tired, and all of a sudden there's this fat hot dog and then a cookie afterwards, right? You're going to lose it. You're not going to make progress. So the idea is not how you do things naturally, as hard as that is, because we all want to be externally fantastic naturally, right? But it's not true. The greatness of a human being, the greatness of appreciating yourself are the areas where you've struggled. Ask anyone that's struggled, that's the thing they care about the most. Right? You can light up a person if you ask them about the areas in their life that they've really struggled and overcome. So for me, I'm really fired up about Judaism because that was a thing that I worked on really hard my whole life. I'm fired up about health because that's something that was hard. I would have loved to have been the most Jewish guy in the room. I would have loved to have been the skinniest guy in the room, right, for my whole life. But the reality is I would not have been fired up about it then. I don't think. So the big concept in life is there's a beauty in struggle. And we should look at the struggles in our life and we should appreciate it. And we should realize that struggle, that's the price to really enjoying something. And the people that have it without even struggling, it's nothing for them. Have a great Shabbat.